Good evening and welcome to the city of Guilin in China's Guangxi Zhuang Autonomous Region in the country's south. And we are here at the city's main railway station. The platform looks pretty different than other railway stations in China. And we will be going out of the station and enter the city. I just came out of the railway station over there, and right now I am at the entrance to this little shop serving local Guilin rice noodles. So we will try this out and begin our first meal in the city. Here we are, let's try this. Alright, I just finished the meal. It was good. I tried both the dry stir one and the one with soup. And right now I am walking along the street towards my hotel, which happens to be very close to the railway station. Just left the hotel and took a taxi over here to this certain park, and this place we will explore tonight. At the riverside right now in this little touristy spot, and here are two pagodas, one gold, one silver. Kind of reminds me of those I saw back in February when I visited Dehong, Dai and Qingpo Autonomous Prefecture in Yunnan Province, which is not too far from here. It's kind of like the same, one gold and one silver, but it is on the top of a mountain. Inside this little riverside famous park, what are these tree trunks? Very interesting. The main riverfront of the city. This is the Li River that flows through the center of the city. And over here is the famous Xiang Mountain. It literally translates to Elephant Mountain. It is famous for this cave thingy that you can see over here. Let's go closer for a better look. It is even better viewed during the day. Maybe we might come later during the morning to see the early view. Here it is, the famous tunnel-like cave that makes this park famous. Well, day one of our exploration's done. It is already in close to 9:30, and we will be returning to our little hotel over here. And tomorrow we will begin our real adventure here in Guilin. So see you there, in the most famous part of the entire city. Let's get going. Good morning and welcome to day 2 of our journey here in Guilin. And I am already about to board a car and go to the main attractions in the city, which is 90 minutes away from the city center where we are now. So let's go. My car is already here. I just stopped by the roadside to this little observation deck and look at the famous karst landscape that makes this region famous. I'm already in the famous Yangshuo County of Guilin, which is the county where the scenery is best located. Look at all of these strangely shaped mountains surrounding here. This is the road, my car over there, and we will be heading towards the main scenic area. Well, guys, I just arrived at my hotel, and look at the scenery from my hotel room balcony. Gorgeous, wonderful. Look at the mountain scenery over here. It's just like inside the scenic area. So I'll be resting for a moment, then leaving and entering the scenic area. I am right now at the top of this observation deck, looking at the entire scenery of these mountains. Just look at this, they call it the karst landscape that makes this place famous. Look at this towering mountain above us. This landscape is what makes this region famous. Taking a little walk inside the town towards the riverside, which forms the main scenery. This is the Xinping ancient town and ancient street, and I'm passing through this area as I head over to the riverbank. Just went to a thematic post office and got 2 stamps on my notebook that I bought in February during a previous travel. You have the park we visited yesterday night. Remember the one with the tunnel cave? And this one, which is the one for the one at the back of the 20 yuan banknote, which we saw this afternoon. So got these 2 stamps of places we already visited. I just arrived at the riverfront, and right now I am taking a crowded and super hot ferry towards a point, another ferry point where I'll see what I can do. I'm on the other side of the river, and right now I'm figuring out what my next step would be. I will hopefully be trying to find a bamboo raft, but I have to find a reasonable price and avoid scammers, which do exist over here. Apparently, we have to take a little shuttle over to the place. The one who offered us a deal seems a little sketchy, but I will just take the chances. So on this little bamboo raft and coursing slowly over this river, and you can see the mountain landscapes over there. Look at this view over here of the mountains in the way back and these strange mountains on this side. Well, definitely an interesting ride. Just boarded off this raft. It isn't electric propelled, but similar, I guess. Legendary view over here. I am on the shuttle again, riding through this riverside village. Over here you could see some of the landscape behind that. Trees and houses in the village. Alright, back on this crowded and hot but cheap ferry. So, gonna return back into the town. Alright, back into town. Now let's see where we should go next. It's in the evening already, so we should probably go find a meal as soon as possible. The scenery of Guilin is forever immortalized within the pockets of Chinese people because it is featured on the back of the 20 yuan banknote. This is the exact spot where this design the photo of this design was filmed. Look, we can even see the forest, the trees over here, which is exactly where we are standing around. And you could also see the mountain designs over here. You could see the three mountains, which corresponds to these, the mountains and the backdrop, which is over there behind the sun. Eagle fishermen who use eagles, which are these black birds, to fish in the river. I entered the town again, and now I am at the entrance to this restaurant serving some local dishes like these. Basically bamboo rice, bamboo chicken, and stuff like that. So let's try this out. Well, I finished my meal, and right now I'm just chilling around the town and looking at souvenir shops and looking for some to buy. So I believe this will mark the end of our second day here in Guilin. And so see you all tomorrow. Tomorrow we will be going back into the city center. Good morning, and it is already in the midday, and I will soon be heading back to the city center. So let's go. I stopped by at another mountaintop observation deck and looking down upon this valley on the way to the city. Alright, I have arrived back into the city, and I actually just finished dinner, which is a bunch of rice noodles that we ate in our first night here. And so right now I am taking a stroll around the city streets and seeing the cityscape of this area. Right now I am at the feet of the Elephant Mountain, which we visited on our first night in here. And let's see, so I came a little bit too late. It's already more than 7 o'clock, and so the path up the mountain has been closed, so I can't climb it. Maybe I'll come back to climb it in the morning, I don't know. And so right now I'm just walking around the feet of the mountain and seeing what it is like over here. The road here ends. The tunnel, which this is famous for, is over there on that side. And the platform we stood on our first night here is over there. The Sun and Moon Tower again, from a different angle. We came here 2 days ago, over on that side. And according to a plaque by the municipal government, these are like the tallest bronze structure or something like that in the world, and it's also the tallest structure built like on water, so like the tallest tower built on water. Don't know if it's true or not, never fact checked. These are made entirely of copper, bronze, whatever. Well, guys, I just finished day 3 of my trip here. Right now I'm in my hotel room chilling for the rest of the evening. Didn't really go anywhere today other than returning to the city and revisiting sites I went in my first day here. And tomorrow I'll just chill a little, maybe go out, I don't know. There isn't much in the city center other than the Elephant Mountain Park. Alright guys, right now I am at the railway station of Guilin. Unfortunately, I planned to go back to the Elephant Mountain to see its daylight scenery, but today I caught a fever, so I'm sick, so I can't really go outside, and I will be directly taking a train ride to our next destination. So see you all in our next destination. If you want to watch more of my videos, like, comment, share, subscribe, and you can also follow my playlist, which features trips from this current trip I am taking. See you all.